When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Tennessee's offense will get the first crack at it here. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Takes a handoff. It's Bumper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still.
Oh, he's got some space.
Boom, baby, let's go. Touchdown ball.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Bing.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
A lot.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Mississippi State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Come on, bro.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carpenter. He's going to let one fly.
Oh, my God.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Turning on the Jets. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
I thought that was a pick. I was like, yes, sir. Oh, that's good.
Snap in the shotgun. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know it's early. It's still a really close game. At this distance, I think you just take the points. I think you kick the field goal here, guys.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Going right down the boulevard.
Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh,
he was
man.
looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Here's the handoff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And you want to run the football. And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quickly complete. Turns it on in midfield.
Goodbye.
There he goes to the right. He's at the touchdown, Tennessee. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so
gonna
nice
get ugly.
to have a receiver like this as the quarterback because you
Something
have
doesn't
my
change.
stats.
This
I
is
like
gonna
those
get ugly.
long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
I thought I was going to.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake.
Come on, fat man.
Just too much heat that
God,
time, and
7-3.
they knock him down at the
Turf.
31. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
That ain't no duel, bro. That ain't no duel.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Wants to return it.
He
was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hands it off. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Looking for the end zone. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Well.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll run it here on third and goal. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Bang, bang, boom.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Mississippi State going up tempo. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. That's reeled in. It's Smith. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Running back searching for a hole. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He wants to take the top off.
Oh, man.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Butler.
I caught my guy, man.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Butler. Turning it on.
Let's go. Whee!
Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Scanning the field, it's Carpenter. Got the quick pass. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
I knew it.
Makes the catch.
As soon as I bumped into my guy.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake. Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There
Oh, man.
inside the 35.
Broke
knocked
me.
out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long
Way
pass
too
is
much time
incomplete.
down there, and I don't like
And
it.
the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
To the air, it's Carpenter. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. Are forced to settle for 3.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll try to get outside. Got room at the 35. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
Breaks into the open. To the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So here is the Tennessee offense. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Butler. Wide open spaces. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space.
Got it.
Tennessee made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Gets it to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's got great speed.
Ow! Number 10, come on, bro. That was it.
Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
That was
the Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on, and they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. And now in the pitch.
That's 6.
Defense picks it up. Touchdown ball. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never
They can't
know
do
when
anything
they're going
with
to
it.
come to fruition. But how
That's
about
awesome.
it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Unloads
Oh, man, I was right there. I was right there. I'm standing right on the bullseye.
Shot. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. This should be the last play of the quarter. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's taking the shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period.
Try to cross 50
and
before end of third
guys,
quarter.
so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on first and goal.
I meant to flick the
He works his
stick.
way all
Truck
the
him.
way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Pushes ahead.
Ah!
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. And he
He's
takes
up.
it in for the
He's
score.
open.
Touchdown, Tennessee. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward. No start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mitchell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
How?
In the middle. Really
How
nice
do they do
pickup
that?
on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
How do they get like a burst of
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing.
There he goes.
Don't let them in.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly.
Woo!
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And this one is perfect.
Ben,
Let's not say
don't
they cut into the deficit of that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh,
he was
man.
looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
After the 3-yard pickup, they... 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Tagged out of the air. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peppers. Shoots his way for more. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Boom.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
No, I am trying to break something.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll toss it to the left. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right?
Got it!
And
Broke
we have
70.
breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation
Boom,
point to go
baby.
with it? Another
Boom.
score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. It's a draw. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on.
I'm not going to lie.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Wait till the final whistle.
Done.
Incomplete,
No touchdown given up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know.
Well, I don't want to say
what
70.
you could ask
Like 72,
for
bro.
your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to
Yeah,
look good on the
not
field when you look that good in your unit. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it.
Oh my God, did he do anything?